God says to Aaron, I am your inheritance. You're not going to be like Judah. You're not going to be like Manasseh. Listen, they all have their portions, but I'm your portion, he said. You get everything from me, he said. Amen? You don't till the ground. You come and till me. Amen? You don't plant the vineyard. You plant yourself in me. Amen? I am your portion. I am your bread. I am your water. Amen? Look what he says to the woman at the well. Woo! If you only knew the gift that is speaking to you right now, you would ask him for a drink of water and he would give you living water. Amen?
Amen.
Listen, he's pointing to himself. The woman at the well wasn't even a Jew. She was a Samaritan. She was an outcast. Amen? She was a half-breed. And here she is looking at Jesus and wondering, is this guy real? You know, why are you talking to me? Number one, I'm a woman. Number two, I'm a Samaritan. Number three, I've got 5 husbands, and the one I'm living with is not my husband, and yet you're still talking to me. Amen?
Amen.
You know why Jesus was talking to her? Because he loved her.
Amen.
He sought after her, man. He initiated the whole relationship. He came after her. He detoured, man. Instead of going around Samaria, he went to Samaria. Amen?
Amen.
He found her at the well because she was thirsty. She was. I'm thirsty. I can get a drink of water, or I can get a drink of water. Amen.
Amen.
Jesus says what? Man doesn't live by bread alone, but by every word. You see? Where's our treasure? Where's our source? Where does it come from, guys? Okay? Don't be like the world. Don't get caught up in it. Okay? Yes, you need a job.
Amen.
But you don't need to work so many crazy hours that you're so out of whack and you don't get to enjoy life. Amen?
Come on.
Work with what you have and then trust in the Lord for the rest. Amen?
Amen.
Hello?
Come on.
Listen, we all have to work. Amen? I still work now. We all have to work. God's given us each our own portion. Right?
Amen.
Work as unto the Lord. Amen? And then trust him for the rest.
Amen.
Amen? He's not going to give you a job that takes care of every need.
That's
Hello?
Right.
He is not going to give you a job that will take care of every need. You know why? Because then you won't need him.
Amen.
Come on.
He's going to give you enough to take care of some need, but then you're going to have to go back to the source so that you can get fulfilled. Amen? Because he wants to be your need.
Amen.
He wants to be your need.
Praise God. Amen.
Amen? I'm telling you.
Amen.
Can I read out of the First Nations version?
Amen.
This is really interesting, guys. Okay? I've received a present. I'm gonna reread Matthew chapter 19 with the Good Samaritan, or with the rich young ruler. Okay? I want you guys to listen to this. Okay? And as he was walking down the road, a man came to him, wisdom keeper, or teacher, right? Wisdom keeper, he asked, what must I do to find the life of the world to come that never fades away? Why do you ask me about what is good? He asked the man. There is only but one good, and that is the Great Spirit. If you want this life, then follow the instructions given in our tribal law. Which instructions? The young head man asked. You already know them. Creator sets free, who is Jesus, answered. Do not take away the life of another. Do not be unfaithful in marriage, and do not take what is not yours. Be honest in all that you say and do, and never cheat a fellow human being. Give honor and respect to your father and mother. and love your fellow human being as much as you love yourself. Wisdom keeper, the man said, from my youth I have followed all these instructions. What have I left undone? Only one thing remains, he answered. Take all of your possessions and give them to the ones who have none. Then you will have great possessions in the world above. Come, he says to the man, and walk the road with me. Okay? Isn't that neat? Instead of come and follow me, he says, come and walk the road with me. Amen?
Amen.
That's neat, man. That's a really neat way of seeing things, okay? Because we are either walking with him or we're not, right? And when it comes down to these worldly possessions, where are we walking? Where are we walking? We should be walking in faith, right? We should be walking in faith, but faith actually says that if I need faith to walk, then there are things in my life that are not necessarily being taken care of right now, right? So there's going to be a place of need in my life at all times. I'm not going to be secure in this world at all times because I'm going to need some faith to walk by so I can find my security in those things that I do not see.
Amen.
You guys understand that? Okay? God's never going to give you everything you need. And the reason is because he wants you to trust him with the rest. Okay? He'll take care of you now. As you guys can see, I am not in no means wanting for anything. Right?
Amen. Come on.
But I'm still in need of God. I'm always in need of God. I'm never, ever always being taken care of 100%. And the reason is there's still something in my heart that seeks after God because I'm not quite there yet. Amen?
Amen.
I'm not quite there yet, guys. The race has still got to be run. Okay? I'm still walking with him. Right? He hasn't said that this walk is over. Right? So there's still things to be done. Right? And if I'm faithful in doing some little things, then he's going to give me more things. And more things mean what? More opportunity to have more faith. Right? So
Amen. He's
going to stretch me out in my lack and my abilities so I can trust him more with more. Amen? Because if you're good with the little, he's not going to just keep you with the little. He's going to give you more opportunity, more responsibility, more work. Amen?
Amen.
Amen.
And if you can keep it on the up and up, if you can keep him first, that's the whole idea. He wants to give you more, but can you keep him first in your life? The reason why the young man that had all these possessions was not able to do much of anything else beyond just following a few simple rules, the reason why he was not able to go on is because he ended up having some issues with these possessions because his heart was entangled in these things. Okay? Which goes back to the first and second commandment. See, Jesus, he didn't say the first or second commandment, did he? He was talking about do not steal, don't commit adultery. These things are superficial in a sense because, they're secondary, right? They're going to take care of my relationship between me and you, okay? And that's good. But then Christ says now, there's one thing that you lack, okay? I want you to love me with all your heart. I want you to love me over these possessions. I want you to give everything away. And I want these possessions to no longer be an idol because these things are between you and me, he says. I want you to sell them, give them to somebody else, and I want you to follow me. Amen?
Amen.
That was the whole issue, guys. He made his possessions into an idol where he loved these things more than he loved God. Amen? It wasn't that he wasn't a Jew. It wasn't that he probably went to church. But listen, all these things end up being nothing if you don't love the Lord first.
Amen.
Amen.
You got to love the Lord with all your heart. And the devil now, he's going to put things and people in our life to see if we'll love these things more than him. Right? He wants to draw our love away from God.
Yep.
And he'll use things.
That's right.
He will. You know, the best job in the world, the highest paying job is probably not for you. You know why? It'll take you right out of church.
Come on.
And it's $50,000 a year worth your eternity.
Nope.
I'm just saying, some people will sell their soul for $50,000 a year. They will.
Yep.
They'll do it. Now, I'm not
Sure
saying
will.
that these places are not good.